Everything's a lot different right now. That doesn't look on the computer. Pull it up on there. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. We are trying some different things with our tech. We got a laptop instead of an iPad. Usually we stream with the iPad or the iPhone. So trying a little bit different, trying to see if we can get a little bit better sound quality. And yeah, this is kind of a practice run for like the 100K live stream that we hope happens soon. Cole Barker, that man is on top of things. We're pulling it up on our devices so we can see how bad it looks. So yeah, let us know if you guys can hear us okay. Hopefully this sounds better this way. Like I said, we're trying something a little different. We're using a laptop instead of an iPad. Even got a mic plugged in, but I don't know if I have it plugged in the right spot.
What's your mic called?
Huh?
Isn't it called like a dead cat or something?
Yeah, this thing right here is the dead cat. Mic.
I just think that's weird.
I didn't see this. According to YouTube, we're not streaming. That's not, oh, there we are. Yep.
Sound is awesome.
Yeah, actually, we can see the comments right here pretty good.
Someone wants to know if that's squishy.
That's not squishy. He is not the dead cat. Yep, Kayla's okay. She survived the big crash. She is all right. Guys, before we get into any further into this and we forget to talk about it, I completely forgot to wear mine and Kayla completely forgot to wear hers, but the dementia awareness shirts, they are available. They're available at farmfocus.com. I think you can get to them from our website, briansfarmingvideos.com. If you missed that, my mom has dementia. We created an awareness t-shirt. I'm trying to pull up the picture.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing
it. They're, like I said, they're available at farmfocus.com. And
yeah, that's the very first shirt on that website.
They just put it up to the camera.
And they have shipping delays.
Yeah, but the proceeds from that shirt, yep, right there. They are going towards the dementia awareness and research. So a great way to support if you're looking to do that. But yeah, there is a shipping delay. Ben from Farm Focus, he emailed us the other day and said they're having some delays. But I assume because of the whole Rona, everybody's buying stuff online. If they weren't before then. Yeah, we have been doing daily vlogs, and to be honest, we still have a video for today, so you guys are getting a practice live stream. Like I said, we're trying out some different arrangements here. Yeah, we started raining. When did it rain? Sunday, and it rained all day Monday, and it basically misted all day Tuesday. Yeah, cheers.
Someone said talk about your Nova. You don't have a Nova.
No, I don't have a Nova. Dad has a 1965 Chevy SS Nova, though. It is a 283 Power Glide. How much rain did you guys get? We had right at 1.25 inches. What did you do?
I missed a whole lot of comments. I clicked down too many times.
Yeah, we never use a laptop ever, so we're pretty new to how these work. I think you can like slow them down right here. It's not what I thought it was.
I can read. I just hit the wrong button. How's your mom doing?
Mom's doing well. We've been able to go see her pretty much every weekend. Yeah, it's actually worked out. It's been we didn't think we'd go get a visit, so we have been able to visit. Right now, all the visits are outside, so it was kind of cold last weekend, but that's what we're working with now. Apparently, our sound is good. I guarantee you, someone's going to comment when this video uploads that the sound's terrible. I don't know how to fix that, but I know our previous streams, we'd watch them on our phones and they'd sound fine. We'd watch them on like TV and they sound terrible. So, I don't know.
How squishy?
Squishy as well. Seen him before I came home. Squishy, he may not look like it, but he usually gets 2 dinners and 2 lunches. I feed him, and then my brother feeds him, or vice versa, and we don't realize he.
And then we stop over after school with the kids, and they give him snacks.
Yeah, he's well fed.
Duggo calls those coon tails. Chris said he ordered a shirt yesterday.
Thanks. I talked to Ben, and they are selling pretty well, so hopefully we can sell out of those. I know he was ordering some more, so that's good.
Are the kids asleep?
Yes. That's why our live streams are usually later. Otherwise, we'd have a kid just better give Kayla a butt rub for her birthday.
I don't know who Isaac is, but he saw the comment.
Yep. If you're not on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, we do have a Fit Ideal Combine, and there's going to be some videos featuring that here in the next couple of days. So fun, exciting stuff.
How are the crops doing with all the early rain?
The early rain was fine on them. It was the late rains that we never got that's really hurt them. So far, our yields are down about 50 to 60 bushel in corn from last year and 10 to 15 bushel in beans from last year.
What are your corn yields per acre this year?
I'd say this year probably on average 160 to 170.
And what about beans?
Probably 55, maybe 60, but probably 55.
What were they last year?
70.
That sucks.
Christmas is canceled.
No. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You highlighted it like you wanted me to ask that. So how are you?
I just want you to read the name because I'm illiterate.
Joy.
Everybody's asking about Squishy. Squishy's famous. We harvested the radish ground. We didn't do any radishes this year. I'm assuming you mean the ground we put the cover crops on last year. We haven't got to that yet. What did you read? You read something funny.
Brian needs to teach me how to use the excavator. They're the proper tool for cleaning ditches.
She didn't need it. She had the front end of a Suburban this time. Yep. I need a Roxor mod update. Let's see here. I put turn signals on it like right at the beginning of harvest. And that's pretty much it for now. I'm trying to find a cab. I haven't found one yet that I think I'm gonna go with, but trying to look for a cab. Got Dad's tuned. Got his tune with a Diesel Freak tune. And yeah, that's been about it. Just driving them.
You're almost to 100K.
We are getting there. This is the practice 100K live stream. That's why we're doing this. And we didn't have a video today.
Are you going to get to 100 days of harvest?
No.
You hope not?
Absolutely not. I hope not. It's going to have to rain quite a bit more.
How's our security system doing?
Good.
Actually,
What?
There's that. We have a camera.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I think that was
And
us.
when it senses motion, it turns on. Well, we didn't realize that, and it just turned on and started filming us and freaked us all out there for a minute.
Yeah, like the camera, you can view it from your phone. So, like, I can pull up my phone right now and check that camera. And one day, like the first day we had it, I was over at the grain bins, and I was like, I'm going to see what the kids are doing. So I opened it up, and immediately Kayla goes, we can see that you're watching us, because you can hear them too. So it tells you when someone's watching. And Kayla called me the other day when I was taking a dump and said, quit watching us on the phone. And I'm like, I'm not. And yeah, she got freaked out. I think that was, we don't have to set it or something. Or someone's watching us.
Are you deer hunting this year?
Yeah, I'm going to take the kids deer hunting for sure. We're probably going to hunt out of one of the box blinds. And yeah, it should be fun.
I don't know how to do it on here. Ooh, Roger, thanks for the birthday dinner money.
Oh, yeah, $50. Heck yeah, thanks, man. She eats so much. No, she's pencil thin, but she actually does eat.
Eat all the time.
If It's a good thing she has metabolism because the woman eats more cookies than anyone I've ever met. So, like, if anyone wanted to send Grandma's chocolate chip cookies, that's her brand. That is her brand. If you wanted to send Mrs. Brown a birthday present, P.O. Box in the description.
Little weird. Have you uploaded anything to your other channel lately?
No, I've got some. We got some ideas for some content, but I think we start doing dailies like right at the end of September. So I just really haven't had time. Before it gets super cold, I wanted to compare the Roxor with George's Willys. He has a 1946 Willys Jeep. I just ain't done it yet.
Have you been deer hunting?
No.
Tell me about the deer close to us.
We've had several big deer killed in the area. There was a 200-inch deer killed a couple miles down the road, and there was a pretty good sized deer that we were hunting killed on the farm right beside us.
Show a picture.
And I'm sure the people that hunt in the area don't want you to, but I don't care.
I'm doing it.
200-incher was impressive.
Should I hide his face, maybe?
He don't care. He's on the cover of a magazine, so just take it. But he doesn't care.
Okay.
So yeah, that one got axed right down the road.
Was 30 a traumatic milestone?
Our theory is this: it beats the alternative. Getting old, yeah, beats the alternative. Being dead.
Thanks for uploading a video. It takes a lot of time and gives me something to look forward to.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. I mean, I still enjoy doing it, so yeah, it's been fun so far.
Do you guys have any livestock?
Nope, the only cows we keep are in the freezer. That's how I prefer it. Has Kayla ever ran the grain cart? Not yet, but she's going to. She hasn't.
When we were in high school
Never
or college, she'd let me try it once or twice when the combine wasn't near, so I didn't crash.
Okay. That's been a while.
Yeah.
Kayla and I have been together for like 13 years. So it's been a while.
The Colorado's your dad.
Yeah, the Colorado's dad's. How do you like the 2.8 Duramax in the Colorado? That's Dad's. I've drove it on several trips. Like if I'm going on a trip, he'll let me take it instead of my truck because it gets great mileage. I love that little truck. Like for as far as the little jet and round vehicle, like going on trips and stuff. It's not the right size for us for the family and whatnot, but like I drove that out west. And I think I can't remember. It was pretty good mileage, like 32, I think, over 1,000 or 2,000 mile trip. So I was pretty happy. You know.
Ever thought about running an Airstream system?
An air system on the Grapers. I get asked that a lot, and I'm assuming it's because Larson's and Zach. Not something we've really thought about a whole lot. I wouldn't mind running one, but they're just not. They're not super popular in there. I always wear a hat, so I have hat hair.
Working on 14 inches of snow in Minnesota.
Whoa, that's impressive. We're working on 75 degrees. I was sweating earlier. Speaking of that, do I smell bad?
You're gross. How's your dad doing?
That's good.
Larry made him dinner.
Yeah, Larry made him some sauerkraut, so he's pretty happy. We offered to feed him. He said, no, I have sauerkraut. Dad is eating like a college kid right now. He's learning how to cook for himself. He recently figured out how to do Easy Mac, and his mind was blown. The other day, like normally we go visit Mom on a Sunday. So Sunday we got done. It was raining, and we decided to go to Rural King. I don't know if you guys know what Rural King is, but it's like a TSC. And we were going to pick up some Milwaukee batteries and some other stuff. And Dad, he was walking through Rural King, and he found instant mashed potatoes. He didn't know that was a thing. So I can only imagine that he has a lot of instant mashed potatoes now.
He had a lot of instant mashed potatoes before when I was bringing dinner. He just didn't know.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about getting an editor to help free up time? Also, Kayla, I'm friends with your cousin Brandon.
Oh, no, I don't know. Sometimes I go back and forth on it. Like I mean, don't get me wrong, YouTube compensates me pretty well, and I'm happy with that, but I don't think I make enough to pay for an editor. And also, I mean, Kayla doesn't edit, but if she did, I'd probably have issues with it. I have control issues. I like it. I don't know. I'm not there yet. Maybe someday.
Find the bubs. The bub. I don't know how to get off of it without messing it up.
Fair enough. Using the computer is way easier to stream from. That's nice.
But it's not an iPad.
Who uses a laptop, dude? Waiting on the question reader.
Oh, tell me about what happened to Dawn or Dawn Martin.
I don't know if he wants it out there.
Oh. Okay.
I had a neighbor had fire.
What is the red lever on the right side of the combine?
The red lever, the right side of the combine. It must not be super important.
Handle.
Can't remember if the hydro handles. It's orange, I think. Not. I'd have to be in there, I guess.
Have you ever been to Sunburger?
Yeah, they closed the OG Sunburger. Sunburger is a Chillicothe restaurant. They make a good burger.
You could go in and you would place your order on a little telephone that called into the.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. And if you didn't go in, you could also do curbside. Like you could, I mean, it's a drive-in. It was like a 1950 style drive-in. It's pretty cool. Yep, but they closed it. I think there's still one in town.
There's the new one by the soccer field.
Yeah. Someone said, "How's the new tractor doing?" And keep in mind that new tractor is a demo tractor. That tractor's here for the AGCO Precision Crop Tour plot. We were actually hooking that up to the grain cart, and we've been hooking and unhooking it all day. So with that plot, tomorrow we're going to harvest it with the Ideal combine, and that tractor is going to pull our grain cart. And then after that, we are going to do a tillage plot with that tractor. Should be pretty cool. I didn't burp yet.
What other crops besides corn and beans did you grow?
We grow winter wheat. Great choice of beer. Cheers.
How long? What did it do? I don't know what just happened. Said something about how long have you been running Challengers?
We started running the first Challenger in 2013. Dad bought a 785 or 765. It's like a 350 horse tractor, 2-track. They traded it a couple years later for the tractor, his 685. And then in 2018, we got the first 1038. Last year, we get along pretty good with them.
Tacos or burritos?
I'm a burrito kind of guy.
Because it was for dinner?
Yeah, we had burritos for dinner, actually.
I don't know.
Yeah, sorry, we skipped several comments. We're still getting the hang of using them.
Did you eat at the old schoolhouse restaurant?
Yeah. Sure did, before it closed. Oh, I seen something about off the husk and then it went away.
Can I speak up a little bit? Do I ever speak up?
Yeah, Kayla is a very quiet individual. I had to take her on 3 dates to get a conversation.
Will BJ climb the leg for 100,000 subs?
No. Maybe if you gave him 100 grand, he'd try. Even then, I don't know.
When do we get to see the strip till bar?
That's a good question. I was on the phone with them today. Like I said, I didn't have a video for today, so I was going to see if we could do that today. Not yet, apparently.
If George has a Jeep, can we get him involved with the Mid-Ohio Jeepers?
I don't know. He's not much for off-roading, but would you guys take a Roxor in there? Because I like off-roading.
Apparently you're a cradle robber.
I am 2 months, 2 weeks, and 2 days older than this woman. I swear at one time we both looked young.
You and your family are absolutely amazing.
Are you reading that one on purpose?
Yeah, I bring up the average. How long have you had the AB400?
Since it was new. I think it's a 98 model. Podcast with MF from Off the Husk was hilarious. I had a lot of fun doing that podcast. Zach and Randy, it's a good thing they live 1,000 miles away because we would get into a lot of mischief together.
What's an heirloom grain?
What's that? Are you seeing it?
You can't save the seed or whatever.
I'm not sure. Where are you at? We're in our house.
Do you have another truck other than the Chevy or GMC?
Nope. I have a 2004 Chevy 1-ton Duramax single wheel. Right here, baby. Sometimes Dax wakes up and sleepwalks, so if with any luck, he'll open that door, not know we're sitting here, and go in there to the bathroom. He's done that before.
He does it a lot. What year is your Camaro?
It is a 1967.
Have you ever picked cotton? Or
Nope.
has anybody tried to grow it?
Nope, never really been around. Never really been around cotton, other than like shirts.
How's George?
George is good. Everybody always asks about George. He's doing good.
He camped with us.
And he did camp with us last weekend, so he's doing healthy. He's doing well. Just enjoying the retirement.
Air fryer. Your dad's an air frying king.
Yeah, he cooked me a cheeseburger a couple weeks ago, and well, it was food.
How long have you worked on the farm?
I don't know. My whole life, but I don't know when you start counting. I mean, I don't know. Dad used to drop me off in fields with a corn knife or a machete, which I was probably way too young for that. But I thought it was awesome because I got paid $5 an hour. I got to carry around a machete and chop stuff down. Truth be told, it probably cost him more money and chop down corn and soybeans than I did anything. But
It's probably cheaper than paying for a babysitter for him to just get rid of you.
Maybe. I mean, I was probably like 8. But that was the first time I ever remember getting paid anything.
I don't know. What is your ROI on your wheat?
I don't know. I'd have to pull up my spreadsheets. What is your everyday carry? That's it.
If Dax lets you borrow it.
You gotta watch Dax. He's got a pocket knife obsession. As far as carrying, I don't carry much anymore, but when I did, I carried a SIG P938 and a Ruger LCP. Are you going to use the 4020 for tillage? No, but Dad swears up and down if he can dig up a mobile plow, he's going to hook it to it. Did your dad get a Roxor? He does have a Roxor, yeah. He actually, I mean, I was surprised. He did drive it. He put 1,000 miles on it roughly this year, so I was kind of surprised.
Have you ever experienced a conservation snow goose hunt?
No, I have not. That is something on my bucket list, but it looks like a blast.
Loved your podcast. It was funny.
Oh, it was a good time. It was a good time. As Randy said, just another typical Tuesday night. And that is the subject for another podcast.
You ever go to the rodeo?
I've been to the rodeo, which, if you don't know, there's an Easy Rider rodeo in Chillicothe, like a biker rodeo. I almost went to it one time. We got married the week after the rodeo, so my bachelor party, we started to go to the rodeo, and then we realized we didn't have enough money to get in, and it was a little bit crazier than we was expecting. We keep saying that for the 10-year anniversary of the bachelor party, we're going to go next year, but I don't. Hey, look, our audio is so good tonight. Bam! Well, it took us 2.5 years worth of figuring this YouTube stuff out. Yeah, I have DJ Kramer on Facebook. His wife was Amanda Wagner.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's who DJ. How do you like the T680? Not sure what that is. Okay, I might be reading something wrong there. Are you sitting on the floor? Yes, we are, because we don't have an office chair or desk in here. Yep, we're fancy. You guys, Brian, do you know the guys from the street racing channel?
I don't even know that.
They are in Ohio, in the country. The only people I know that street race are people that I caught doing donuts in our field this spring. So if it's that guy, I don't really want to know him. How close to Cole are you? Cole's house is almost exactly 700 miles from here. I only know that because I was there a while back. Is it an ideal 9 or 10? It is an ideal 8. Everybody's wanting to see the 10, but they don't have a lot of 10s, and you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. Realistically, we keep losing our place in the comments.
How do you like the new semi?
Well, when Larry lets me drive it, I enjoy it. But when we'd probably be more interested in a T8 or 8T than a 9 or a 10. Kayla, how did we meet?
Master Pie Player says you should come up on a Friday. Sounds too crazy.
Yeah.
How did we meet? It was a very unfortunate day.
Yeah. Randy, if I come up on a Friday, can we make that 50-mile road trip Zach was talking about?
I'm going to say no.
How come your brother closed the shop? Well, Dad's the one that owned the shop. He still owns the shop. It was a mutual decision between the two of them, and yeah, they closed it. Will you ever get a big butt on your farm? Probably not. I mean, they're very cool tractors, and I love classic vehicles, but probably not.
If you could only farm a single crop, what would you choose?
Corn is by far the funnest crop to harvest.
But money-wise?
This year we're going to make more money on beans.
Rachel said, sounds like a job for Dax. I'm assuming she's shopping. We skipped a whole bunch of
Yeah,
stuff.
we missed a bunch, you guys. I'm sorry. We missed this super chat. Here's a $20 super chat we haven't answered yet. Sorry about that.
Enjoy the content, Andy.
Well, thank you, Andy. Oh, there's a super chat.
Cookies are on the way.
Oh, shit.
Who costs more, your wife or your combine?
Oh, man. Oh, no. Combine's getting expensive, but I've got 3 kids because of you, so. I'm going to say the wife, yeah.
Oh, you're funny. Mr. Amazon at her door every day.
Yeah.
Do your kids play Farm Simulator?
They don't really play much video games right now. We're trying to keep them out of that as long as we can. Are you kidding me?
You're an old fart, apparently.
Yes, I didn't think I
Are
was
you
that old.
doing a 100,000 subscriber giveaway?
I haven't really thought of it yet. I know Cole Sonny, he gave away a tractor, and that's next level stuff that we're not at. Maybe for like $1 million. Yeah, I haven't thought of it.
I love this comment.
Read that one. Ninja Killer.
YouTube algorithm is helping you guys out. Was watching a marijuana video. Once it ended, I ended up here without clicking anything. The other day we got a comment.
Oh shit. Maybe it was that guy.
I don't know, I'm reading it though. Okay. It said, let me know what you guys think about this. Imagine you don't have a grain cart driver. Idea, get a 50cc dirt bike, make a mount for it on the combine, and use the little dirt bike to shuttle back and forth to the grain cart. You wouldn't have to even move the combines. I don't know. I'm high.
Comments like that, when we see those are hilarious. Like, normally it's the bad comments that you remember, but then every now and then you get a doozy like that, and it's like, wow.
I mean, I'm glad he's thinking. Like the ideas.
The beard makes you look older. Thanks. I think it's the beard too. Do your own podcast. I've thought about it. I think it would be fun. I don't know what to do it about. I guess it's the main holdup right now. Yeah. Maybe we'll think about that this winter.
Is the paper mill back to normal?
Her dad works at the mill, and he said the fire wasn't anything like major at all. Did he?
He said it was small and it was put out fast, and the news was just making it a bigger deal than what it actually was.
It's like when a YouTuber said he had a combine fire, and it's not Mike Mitchell. Mike actually had a combine fire. Yeah. Most of the time when a combine catches on fire, like, dust just smolders.
If we were Scooby-Doo characters, which would we be?
Oh, I would definitely be Daphne. I feel pretty.
You'd be Shaggy, but without the.
I'm the dummy.
You're the biggest scaredy cat.
We are sitting on the floor, yes. What the hell?
Nobody digests corn.
I've heard a rumor that someone wants to replicate your farm on Farm Simulator. Any truth? I don't know. Someone commented something about, well, that's different on Farm Simulator. They were talking about our farm. I don't know. I don't know if there's already. I have no idea. I don't know a whole lot about Farm Sim. Lucas has asked if we are a Christian. We are. I'll be honest, we don't go to church much anymore, but I have been saved.
How's your camper?
Been good. We've used it, but for the most part, we've used it at our farm. We went actually to a campground one time.
You go to the dirt track and drill coffee.
I haven't been there in several years. When are you getting a case? I don't know. There was a case dealer that wanted to bring one up. I haven't heard anything back from him for a while. Kayla, you should get a new electric Hummer.
I don't like
I do.
Hummers.
I'm glad you knew what I was going with that. Can you smell Glatfelder from your farm? No, but if you drive like 10 miles, you can. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. Oh, there's Rachel again. Man, we are all over the place in these comments.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're probably answering the ones from a long time ago.
Please keep out of the ditch.
Yeah, no kidding. She told me that she called me and said, I wrecked. Promptly dropped everything I was doing and drove entirely too fast, only to find out she just put in the ditch. Like, when you called me, you sounded like you were scared, and I got scared. Oh, what a douche. And boom! You're gone. Act like a butthead. Get banned. Drop the hammer. The best part is you can still watch us and you can know that we banned you.
And that goes to vegan.
Vegan tard.
I wasn't want to say that.
It's interesting, man.
What's the biggest buck you've taken at the farm?
I don't hunt enough to have anything spectacular. Like 125 inch deer. That's it.
Thoughts on trying a different crop?
I don't know. I don't know. Like I grow it. There's a market for it in this area. I don't even know what another crop in this area I would grow would be, other than there's some guys growing rye. There's a couple of guys growing rye and selling it to Anheuser, I think. Yeah, we're way far. How was weather today? We got warm. We got very toasty today.
Why do you harvest soybeans at an angle?
They feed better. It wears better on the header. And yeah, that's the main reasons.
Oh, it did it again.
Yeah, when we get right to the bottom, it just like starts pouring from it. So it's like it like loads up a bunch all of a sudden. How long has Larry been helping? This is his second year. Larry's a retired farmer. He retired in 2018. That BJ?
Yeah. How old is Squishy?
Squishy is probably about
3 months.
I don't know. He was pretty daggone tiny when he first came here.
What combine did you run before the 740s?
A 740. We only had one then. We had a 2011 740, and before that we had a 2000. What was that? 2009. Then we had a 2006.
Are you going to let BJ run a combine this year?
Oh, we might let him run that Fent. That way if he breaks it, it ain't ours.
Your daughter is beautiful, Brian.
Well, thank you.
All 3 of them.
Yeah.
Ever farm livestock?
We'll just help if we go up here and slow down.
Where did Squishy come from?
We just went over there one day and we had a cat, and been there ever since. At first, we thought he was friendly, and then we just realized he was starving. Like once you feed him, you don't see him anymore. He'll go. He lives under the test shack. We'll feed him until you feed him. He follows you around the entire time, like in an annoying manner. Like you trip over him, you're afraid you're going to step on him. You feed him, and then he goes into that building and sleeps all day. Like I thought he ran off or got squished or got eaten one time. No, he was asleep the whole time.
I love the working words when your dad is having a bad time.
Yeah.
He doesn't even realize, I don't think he even realizes how many working words he uses.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What's the difference between no-till and strip-till?
No-till, there is absolutely no tillage in the ground. Like there's no,
You don't trim the soil?
yeah, nothing is going into the ground other than your planter. Strip till, you are running tillage in one, like just in a zone that you're going to plant in. So it's like on a corn planter, for example, like ours are in 30-inch rows. So basically in strip till, you're just tilling like a 6-inch wide spot, and then you're planting in the center of it. So you have tillage right in the plant area, like in the planting zone, but nothing around it. It's kind of like the best of both worlds.
Are you going to the farm machinery show?
I don't know if they have it. I would like to. I don't know. We'll see how things are going with the old Rona, but I'll be surprised if it happens.
Do you plan on getting a massive Ferguson combine?
There's not exactly a lot of Massey's in the area, so probably not. I'll probably pass on that. Never been around one. I don't know a thing about a Massey combine.
Plan on fixing up your dad's 4020.
I think that's in the winter plans.
What are your thoughts on a 4-wheel drive tractor?
The tractor I had before the 1038 was a 420 Steiger, so they're all right, but I like the front wheel assist better.
How long until you put Squishy in the intro?
I do want to redo the intro. I've thought all along that intro was too long. Every time I would get ready to change it, a lot of people would say they liked it. And then, I don't know, I figured it's time to change it. We've been using that intro for a year and a half now.
Who's the better driver, me or you?
Who's the better driver, me or you?
I mean, I don't stop at green lights, but I can run into a ditch. I know it's no.
Yeah. If it wasn't for my evasive driving, we would have got killed in a car wreck last year or something.
What's the biggest corn yield you've ever had?
We had one field make like 260 something a couple years ago. Do you play Fortnite? I have no idea what Fortnite is. Like, I don't know if that's a cell phone game or what it is.
Your song is good. Just need shortened.
That's the thing, though. Like, I like that song, and that's why I made the intro as long as it is, because at the moment the intro ends, that's where the song like hits a point where it makes sense for the intro to end. That's the hard part about that kind of stuff, is matching your scenes with your music. It's a pain in the butt. I don't like doing it.
Will you teach your kids to drive a tractor?
Yeah, eventually. I mean, I don't think I'm going to have to take a lot of convincing to teach Dax.
You guys keep running the strip tiller.
We actually have the strip till bar at the farm right now. So, yes. Yeah. Butt's going on.
You don't have a butt.
I know. My spine's going numb. We got a subscriber all the way from Oh, that's the Ninja Killer. That was the one that ended up here with a marijuana video.
Like the diversity.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, you say that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying
I thought you were reading this
diversity in the subscribers.
Yes.
Mojo will both you and George. You and your rock sword.
Dang. Once I get a slot grill, you'll never even know. Farm fixing? Is that farm fixing and fabricating? I don't think it is.
Farming and fixing.
Okay. That was handy. Yeah, once I get my slot grill, my rock saw, and debadge it, you'll never know. I get asked every time I drive out to town what year my Jeep is. Like, everyone thinks, when I tell them it's 2019, they're get back up here. They usually don't believe me.
Keep up the good work, Brian.
Are you going to do a video game with Nick Welker? I don't know. I don't know if he'd be able to teleport here or not. He's a long way from Montana. Zach's place would be about halfway.
Why don't you bale the wheat?
Well, we get asked that a lot too. We had a neighbor that baled his straw. I mean, I don't know what kind of money he got out of the straw. I mean, I don't know that part. But I do know it really delayed his double crops, and I don't know if he made. I don't know if you're going to make enough off your straw to make up that. So that's kind of my thoughts with it.
You guys doing hydrous?
No.
How long have we been married?
9 years.
Where are our kids at?
They are sleeping.
10 p.m. here.
Yes, they've been asleep since 7:30.
Okay. What's your favorite type of chicken nugget? Dinosaur shape? What are some of the new farming trends and practices that are
coming?
Maybe not what you would need or do on your farm, but in general.
The high-speed disc really seems to be a very, very trendy thing at the moment. Dad thinks all tillage tools like that are just like the next trend. Like he said that about vertical tillage. He said it about that. I mean, hemp has been kind of trending. I don't know if it's quite trending like it was. I've seen a lot of people starting to interseed cover crops with corn. That seems to really be trending. People are always trying to think outside the box, trying to maximize their dollars. So it's interesting to see where it goes.
Will you show the strip till bar?
I will show the strip till bar as soon as I can. Brett Roberts, will you visit the Millennial Farmer? I did. Go back like a month on the videos, and I was at his place. We did a podcast. It was the greatest podcast I'm pretty sure it was the greatest podcast of all time, like ever. So check that out on Off the Husk. Want to go off-roading in the Badlands, bring the Roxor over. That would be awesome. I'm pretty sure there's like a company that advertises tours of the Badlands with Roxors. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Why do you plant radishes?
Well, like I said, we only did that last year. That was only because that ground that we put them in was grounded out. There was no crops. We did it as a cover crop.
How old am I?
30 in like 2 days.
Do you think Fendt is going to be a game changer in North America?
What part of Fendt? The tractors for sure. I think the combines have a lot of promise. The planter, I mean, it was pretty awesome. So yeah, I think they're definitely expanding and growing and capturing more market share. Did you guys do fungicide spraying this year? Notice any differences? Yeah, we sprayed a good bit of our corn and beans with fungicide. Is the local Tim Hortons open? I think so. I think they open. I'm pretty positive they're open 24/7.
What's the earliest you got harvest done?
Like first part of November, like first like couple of days in November.
Why are cover crops important?
Well, that's one of the trend things. Some say they are, and some say they aren't. There's definitely places for cover crop. I don't know. There's lots of reasons why it could be important. It's really dry. On erodible soil, for example, they definitely help keep that soil in place in the off season. There's no crops on it. They help build your organic matter. Lots of good comes out of them.
Do you poop in the field?
I have not. No. Usually in that situation, we farm close enough to the house that I will text Mrs. Brown and say, I'm coming in hot, make a path.
How far are we from the harmless
Oh,
farmer?
2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Have you ever drove a rotator sprayer?
A Rogator. Yeah, we demoed one in 2019. Ryan Kessler tour.
What's this?
This is a Bluetooth headset, so I can pull these earbuds out and talk on the phone or listen to a podcast. Sometimes you'll notice in the videos I'll have this in while I'm talking to the camera. Odds are I'm listening to a podcast while I'm talking to you. I actually started just listening to that in the tractor because it gets super annoying whenever like a thought pops into my head that I want to record. I turn the radio off and I'll forget to turn it back on. So I just listen to this and talk to you guys now.
How many more acres do you have left to harvest?
Of corn, like 800 or 900. We haven't really done a lot of corn yet. We don't have many beans left. We only have a few days of beans, but we've done very little corn. Yeah. Apparently, Melissa thought you were being mischievous with your happy birthday wishes. How dare you?
Thanks.
Would you move from Kloss combines? Yeah, I would. I really like the Kloss. I think the new one made a lot of good updates, but when it comes time, if you listen to hardcore history, I've never really gotten into it, but I've tried. When it comes, I don't get the track quick. when it comes time to buy a combine, I'm going to price the cloths, I'm going to price the deer, I'm going to price the case, and I'm going to price the fin. And I'm going to try to find what makes the most sense for us.
What brand of seed do you
We plant sequences. BJ, if Caleb Grill is being a jackass, you can just go ahead and remove him from the channel. I mean, I've seen those comments keep getting deleted.
Is he doing that or is BJ doing
I don't know. Oh, it says message retracted, so maybe he's deleted himself. I don't know. Someone wants to know who I'm voting for. You remember back when that was like private information and people didn't talk about it with everybody and everybody got along? Would you buy a John Deere combine? Yes, I would. In fact, Jesus, Prestige Worldwide, why? Now you get banned, man. It doesn't matter what you think anymore. Man, let's not start a goddamn political debate in the middle of the comments. We're trying to have a conversation. Anyways, what were we talking about? John Deere combines. Yes, I would buy John Deere combine. My buddy Tyler is going to do his very best to try to sell me a John Deere combine. I'm positive. And yes, I will listen. I will run one if given the opportunity. And yeah, make up our mind from there.
Can people still send you a sticker?
Yeah, we still get them from time to time. And I think I'm on the other side of the truck now. I ran out of space in the other two doors. So yeah. If you don't know, if you send me some kind of sticker, as long as it's not something super vulgar or whatnot, I will put it on the on my pickup truck on the inside the toolbox doors.
What's your favorite thing about the rock store?
All of it. Now, I like old cars, so to me, that thing is like an old Jeep.
How do you block Billy Bob? Can I say that?
Oh, you got it wrong guy. Bye, Billy Bob. Good knowing you. You were awesome in Varsity Blues, by the way. Anyways, the rock store. People always ask, why don't you just buy a Jeep? Well, it's like this. If you could buy a 1969 Camaro, but it was made by a different company, I would go buy it before I'd buy a 2021 Camaro. That's how I feel about it. To me, it is, I like it a lot.
You use Pivot Bio.
Nope, not sure what it is. My son likes watching your videos. That's awesome. I really enjoy it when, on Instagram, sometimes people tag me and post their kids watching. That's awesome. Like, as a father, it's really weird to watch other people's kids watch this because our kids don't care at all.
They like seeing themselves in the video.
Yeah, if Emmy knows she's in the video, she will watch it. Your wife is hot. I am aware. Oh.
Let's be done in like 2 minutes.
We can go for an hour. Looking for price. We are looking to price a cleaner case combine. Yeah, we will also price a cleaner, I'm sure. Like Dad is still bound and determined to price a cleaner and run a cleaner.
What's your favorite old car?
1969 Camaro. That is by far my favorite Camaro, or favorite car.
Say hi, Riker.
Huh?
Say hi, Riker.
Oh, hi, Riker. I have a 99 Jeep Cherokee. I used to have a 1994 Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Have you ever been to Eldora?
Nope. Nope, never been to Eldora. I've been to Kentucky Speedway a few times.
Never thought I'd hear a Varsity Blues reference.
Yeah, I'm that old. What's your plan for growth? Rent or buy? I mean, a little bit of both because like it's great to buy, but you also need to keep your cash flow going. So a little bit of both, if possible.
Your dad is brilliant.
Well, I wish I would have had a camera. Like in the last video, he got in my 1038 and did some turbo tilling with it. And I said then that he's never really ran the turbo or that 1038. I called him after we got back from dinner and asked how it was going, and the amount of sermon that I received, and then followed by a beep, beep, beep when he hung up. He didn't feel brilliant, I can tell you that. But
It amazes me that he can drive tractors with satellites from outer space, but he can't figure out his phone or his email.
his TV is what drives me crazy.
Oh, yeah, and TV.
Every time. If you notice in some of the videos, BJ will comment, that could be Dad because he doesn't know how to sign out of BJ's Google account on the farm computer and sign into his. What's up with the new Fendt? That is a demo. It is here to do some tillage plots for AGCO. They brought that tractor down. It's going to be pulling a sunflower chisel plow and a sunflower vertical tillage tool as well as an air seeder.
You already answered what's your favorite old car?
Yes, 69 Camaro. By far. Like, to me, that is like the perfect car.
Do you have any say in the commercials that play on your videos?
I do not. Fun fact for you on commercials. Commercials on YouTube, the way I understand it, they are geared towards what they think that the viewer that is watching the video at that time will watch. So, for example, on YouTube, I watch a lot of off-road stuff, watch a lot of hunting stuff, and I watch a lot of farm stuff. Almost all my commercials come from those kind of those genres or those areas. So, if you're getting political ads, they think that you're going to respond well to political ads.
Did you get your wheat done?
We did. We finished the wheat Sunday night, I think, wasn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, it was your birthday. Yeah, we finished Sunday night.
Is your rotation straight corn to beans?
On most of the ground, like I say, every year we have around 400 to 500 acres of Christian just down the stream randomly. Welcome to the stream. We have 400 or 500 acres of wheat that we will sprinkle in there on some of the bean stubble ground. And then after that wheat is harvested, the next year it will go into corn production. What year is your combine? My 740 is a 2014 that we bought in 2017, and Dad's is a
what is BJ?
and Dad's combine is a 2015.
BJ is your brother.
Yeah, Bob Jr. How was the haunted Roxor ride? So what did you think of the haunted Roxor ride?
I didn't go, but I could hear the kids screaming and giggling. So I was excited for them.
Yeah. To be honest, when the kids came up to me and asked me to do that, I just got in. It's fairly late, and I just wanted to eat, and I didn't really want to go. And then after about 5 seconds into it, it was a good time. Like they were having fun. How long does a combine normally last? Most combines start getting to where they need some things addressed around 1,000, that 1,500 separator hours. Ours have 1,600, so I mean that's why you're seeing some things break on them. They're just getting some acres and bushels through them. A neighbor of ours had a Class 9 Kloss that he traded off last year. I think it had 3,200 hours. That combine was tired, but it lasted. My dream car would be either a 1969 or a 1967 Camaro that has been LS swapped with a modern suspension.
I like air conditioning.
It'll have AC.
Oh, okay.
You ain't gonna be riding on it, so it don't matter. But we're going to answer 3 more questions, and then we're done. Do you think BJ will ever get over his fear of heights? He's going to have to figure it out at some point. We're going to have to start getting younger people working for us.
What combines would you like to try?
I would like to run a newer deer. I've never ran a deer combine ever. Like I personally have not. We got rid of our deers whenever I was like 14. And when I was like 14. I've never ran one. I'd like to run a deer, and I'd like to run a gleaner. I've ran most other combines. Never ran a New Holland. I guess I would run those too.
Thanks for all the great content.
Well, thank you. I would run an X9, yes. One more. Great stream. Thank you. Oh,
We're not saying who we're voting for, but we will be voting.
Yes. It's not that I'm just not willing to talk about. To me, whenever I tune into a show and they start talking politics, I instantly lose interest. So I'm not there for politics. I'm there for something else. You know what I mean?
Thanks for all the birthday wishes.
Yeah. He's getting sick of the free equipment.
I'm not.
I enjoy the crap out of it. It's like one of the funnest parts of this job.
Hey, good night.
Yeah, good night, guys. There will be a video out tomorrow. I don't know what time, probably 9, 10 o'clock release, but thanks for hanging out, and let's see if I can figure out how to end this thing. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. I just throw that in there. Also, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, and Twitter.